All right, in today's video, you remember these? A couple videos ago, I had these electrical panels that I pulled out of my favorite hopper. And I said that, hey, I think there was another one left there. So I went and I got it. Not only did I find one, but I found a second one and a third one. Check that out. I got three of them. There was three of them down in that hopper that I managed to pull out of there. So if you remember, I'm going to break these down here. So this is copper. It's got that black coating on it. I took those in and they bought it, you know, gave me number 2 price for it as is. So I don't have to worry about breaking that stuff down. I was trying to, but that was so hard to get off of there. It's like melted onto the copper. Then you remember these here that are made up of copper, and then you just got to break that ceramic off of it. Those are valuable, and you know, breaking these boxes down, you get some copper out of those. This is all aluminum, and then that plate back there, that heavy plate, that's extruded. They call that clean extruded. That's paying $1.18, and those plates are pretty darn heavy. These, oh, look at that. There's a we're missing one. Somebody took a bus bar off of here. Man, I feel like I got ripped off now. But I probably better not complain. I'm just kidding. But look at some of the stuff that's on this. All the wire. This is all 12 gauge wire. There's a lot of valuable stuff in here. I'm going to just break these things down. You know, they are clogging up my shop, and I got to get them out of here. Break that copper down, the aluminum, and then get rid of these plates. Just get them out of the shop. And look at that. This one here has these big old 4 gauge copper wires on them. That's going to have some value to it. Oh, yeah. Yep, look at that copper. Nice. Okay. All right, so let's get busy. You know what I like to do? I like to weigh them up. So let's go ahead and weigh these up and see what kind of weight we have here. And if I didn't mention it before, I pay 10 cents a pound for these. So we'll weigh that big one up there that has all the weight on it. I think this one here is going to be the heaviest one. So we'll weigh that up and then just average it with the other two. See how much money we're going to spend on this. All right, let's go ahead and weigh this up. Turn the scale on. Let it do its thing. We're at 0. This stuff here is set up. All right, so everything is off the ground, and we are at, let's swing around here. At 121 pounds. All right, so it looks like we got about 363 pounds of scrap at 10 cents a pound. That's $36.30. So I know that these panels are each worth over $100. So let's get busy to start scrapping these out. I got them laid out on the floor here. I'm going to just go right on down the assembly line. That way it will make faster breakdown. You know, I'm not trying to set any records breaking these down, but you know, I want to do it as efficiently as I can. So in fact, let's look at the clock. A lot of people like to know how long it takes me to do stuff here. So the clock shows 11:20. Actually 11:19. 11:19. All right, so let's just go on down the line here and start scrapping these out. Start taking the nuts and bolts and everything that we need to do, get them disassembled. So, all right, here we go. I separated all these nuts and bolts that come off of here because these are brass. All right, you can see where we're at so far. We're moving along really good. We got all of our stuff separated, all the wire over there. We got that's just all scrap, nuts and bolts. We got all of our aluminum, copper, and Everything is separated as it should be, and we just need to get these boxes off of here, off of that aluminum plate right there. Those are heavy plates right there, and we got to get those cleaned up so we can get clean extruded. Each one of them has a little transformer on them. And how much time have we been working? Well, it is 14 after 12, so that means we have been working 55 minutes. All right, I just needed to take a little water break here and hydrate myself. Then we'll go ahead and we got to get these plates completely clean, so we'll get all that off there. There's some good copper in there. Here's some other things over here that, you know, on these bus bars, those are pretty clean. These, they have nuts and bolts and everything else that we got to get apart. And then this piece right here on all these, those are steel, so we got to punch those out. There's quite a few of them on there to get them cleaned up. These, we'll have to break these down too. These are yeah, these are all aluminum or copper. I believe that piece right there is aluminum. You gotta take these screws out, and then the rest of it's copper. So we got quite a few of those. We're gonna make some good money on this. All right, let's keep on working. All right, so I got these plates up here on my workbench here. I'm gonna clean these up. Get this stuff cleaned up here. Screws holding these on. Alright, one nice clean sheet of aluminum. All right, let's take care of these bus bars here. Just got to get the screw out of here and then pop these steel pieces out. See, this is all copper. This piece is aluminum, but it's got that steel pin in there. We got to get those out. Clean it up. All right, so let's go ahead and work on these. We just got to take these screws out of the bottom and then separate. This is a piece of copper, this is aluminum. Pretty easy.
During my latest summer event. This is your chance to upgrade in something better.
And the clock stops at 1:20. Okay, we are done breaking things down. As you can see, we've got that high dollar clean extruded aluminum. We have a tub full of wire. We have a little bit of brass. Here is all of our shred, which doesn't look like a lot, and that's a good thing because you want most of your stuff to be copper. And this is going to be the pile that I'm going to call, put it aside to micro scrap at a later date when things are slow. Right now things ain't slow. And here's all of our copper, all these copper bus bars and a little bit of stuff in this little tub right here. Now I took that copper in coated like that because that was hard to get off, and they accepted it with no questions. There's a little bit more copper that I have separated because these have those big old contacts on them that people seem to like. And okay, so we are going to go ahead and weigh this stuff up. All right, as you can see, I have a different shirt on. Same day, different shirt. The reason I had a different shirt on is because the other one got all sweaty. I had to call in for the reinforcement to come out and help me, and that reinforcement is Charlotte. But she made me eat dinner and change my shirt before I came back out here. So right now, I think I left at I think it was 220 and 120, I think. So yeah, it's been an hour and a half or so that I was eating, changing, and just actually taking a break. I had to charge my phone up a little bit. I needed to call for the reinforcement in Charlotte to help me weigh this scrap up. So here she comes right now.
Hi everybody. He really didn't need me for this, but I just come out here and this is about the only thing I can do. Because I'm not that. Permanently, I'm only allowed to be out here part-time, and I can't do any sweeping that stirs up dust. I can't be out here when Gary's breaking anything apart. I can't be out here to mess with anything messy. So it doesn't leave a whole lot with scrapping, so it's too hot out here to come out and scan.
It's warm.
So I'm just gonna stay in the house until I get the full okay. And right now I'll just keep up my supervisor position and come out here and make sure this guy's cleaning his mess.
Make sure I'm making enough money for her to keep me.
No, I like to make sure you clean this shop up.
Oh, I did. I swept and cleaned everything up.
He's been doing good, and I think some of it's because the people told you to clean up in the comments.
All right, you ready to weigh stuff up?
Yeah.
Then we can go sit in the AC for a little bit. What are we going to weigh up first? You want to weigh the wire up first?
It doesn't matter.
All right. Wire's paying about $2 a pound. Might be off a little bit on that. I think the copper price is going up now, but let's see what we got here. 7.25 pounds of wire, as is. Turn that in as is right there. That's 12 gauge wire, 7.25 pounds, 3.26 kilograms. I'm gonna weigh up the brass here. All right, tear that out. And yeah, 0.75 pounds of brass, 0.34 kilos.
Seriously, Gary? You made me do the wire and you did the grass? I suppose I have to lift that.
I'll get the aluminum. I'll get that. All right. Yeah, go ahead and put that on there and tear it out. And we'll weigh the copper up.
0.
All right, some good heavy duty copper right here. Oh. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. We still got more. Got that tub right there too. And this tub right here. All right. All right. Oh, man. That's a good number right there that we got. 39.15 pounds or 17.78 kilograms. Wow, that's nice. So I also have all these silver contacts and then this tin coated, silver coated copper. I don't know. I'm going to weigh this out. I'm going to keep this separate. We're zeroed out. And there's 2 pounds right there, 2 pounds. So leave some suggestions in the comments and let me know what to do with this. I've got more of these silver contacts too. It's kind of been keeping them.
I just want to say something like always. I just want to say thank you, Jay and Jenny. I love these. I mean, I have lots of old containers, Tupperware, lotions, but these make me feel so shop-like when you keep stuff stored in these. So thank you again. I love them.
All right. Zero this out. Let's weigh these aluminum plates. This extruded aluminum here.
That's out of my way, baby.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Look at that. 63.35 pounds or 28.74 kilos. And then finally we have our shred. All right, Charlotte, go ahead and work that scale there. We got a little bit of shred right here. Well, we're in the hundreds. Keep going till it's all right, let's swing in there. Okay, all right. 147 pounds of shred. 147 pounds. So let us go and add that up and we'll get back with you with our final weights and profit. What do you think we're gonna make? I think we're gonna make
I think it's gonna be good by the numbers.
yeah, just based off the last one, I think we paid $36.30 for this, so I'm gonna say we're gonna make $300. So $336 is what I'm saying we have made.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's add them up and.
He has been before.
Yep. All right, so let's weigh them up and see what we got. All right, so here is the final number. So at the cost of $36.30, we had shred 147 pounds at 9 cents, come to $13.23. Now our number 2 copper, we had a good amount there, 39.25 at $4.90. That comes to, ooh, look at that, $192.33. Brass, we have 0.75 at $2.75 a pound. That comes to $2.06. And our wire, 7.5 pounds at $2 a pound, comes to $14.50. And then our extruded aluminum. Extruded aluminum, 63.35 pounds at $1.18 a pound, comes to $74.75. What I say we were going to have 330. All right, what did we end up with? Total revenue of $296.87. That's about $40 off. That's all right. We're good. $296.87 for a couple hours worth of work. I like it. All right, so that put us at about what, $260 profit. I should have added it up, but I didn't. It's off the top of my head here. All right, so that's all we got for you today. Hope you enjoyed this program, or our show as we call it.
Yeah.
This is the Charlotte and Gary Show.
All right.
We just we just like to try to be entertaining, try to be funny. It's hard to be funny when you got somebody like her working with you.
Yeah. You take that back.
Take it back. All right, taking it back. All right, so in saying that, what do we got to do? We got to get our scrap to the scrap yard so we can get paid. All right, thanks for watching.